even husbands know the clear code works.
Question about your husband. Is he now a believer in the clear code?
He says yes.
Are you obsessed with all things skincare? Are you a skincare guru? But you're kind of at the end of your rope when it comes to using topical skincare products to heal your acne naturally? Ooh, this video is for you. Hi there, my name is Therese, and I've made it my life's work to get you clear skin naturally without harsh chemicals, pills, and or creams. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video. My client Kiley was super knowledgeable about topical products. She had used everything, tried everything, and she had kind of gotten to this point where she was like, it has to be something else, right? So Kiley found me on TikTok, which I freaking love. Find me via TikTok. I'll link to my TikTok below, my handle below. And we hopped on the phone to see if the clear code would be a good fit for her. And it ended up having amazing results for Kiley so fast. I knew it would based on all of her kind of current root triggers. And I'm just gonna share the full chat with Kiley. I love being really transparent with you about the experience that my clients have, how I work in the program, what my goals are for the clear code.
Hi, everyone. This is Kiley Jean. She's been a clear coder for the last 7 months, and she struggled with acne a lot like a lot of you. So she tried literally every product under the sun, birth control, monthly facials, all the things. And she came to me really wanting to kind of heal her acne naturally. And she took the plunge in the clear code kind of as a last resort. And now she's here with us and she's super confident with her skin and how she feels. So welcome, Kiley.
Thank you. Good to be here.
I'm so happy to have you. So tell me a little bit about your acne journey. Like, how long did you have acne before you found me all the things?
So I probably first started having issues with my skin in college. Probably really my freshman year. Towards the end of it is when it really started, and I couldn't really pinpoint why. Probably because college food is terrible. May have been one of the things, and all you do
pizza.
And all you do is drink alcohol. So
yeah,
that was probably part of it. And it just kind of like spiraled from there. And as many other people, I'm really invested in skincare. I've done a lot of research into certain products and stuff like that. So I use everything from salicylic acid, benzoyl peroxide. I think at one point I was even putting rubbing alcohol on my face, which is terrible.
Baby. Yeah.
You know, anything under the sun that I could get my hands on. I was really trying. So then I dry out my skin and then the acne would get worse.
Yeah.
So when I was in college, this is probably now my junior year, I'm like, you know what, maybe it's my birth control. Certain birth controls can make your skin worse versus better.
Yeah.
So I did end up switching my birth control, and that made a big difference.
Okay.
My skin cleared up for a little while. I was happy with it. And then all of a sudden, sometime after college, it just went downhill again.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really get it under control. And then I found Rodan & Fields, which is like a skincare system that costs like $200. Did I invest in it? Of course I did, because it was my skin.
Yeah.
So that helped for a while. My skin was clear for probably about a year. Using that, and then I stopped my birth control, and after that everything spiraled out of control. I ended up getting perioral dermatitis. Then after that I started with the cystic acne, which I've never had before.
Yeah
Painful, you know, feels like you got punched in the face, red, takes forever to go away, you can't pop them, you just want to pick at them. So then again, I found myself back where I was trying every product under the sun to the point where nothing was helping. And then one day I came across you, I think on TikTok is where I found you.
Yay.
So from there, I'm like, you know what? I have tried everything under the sun, and I'm like, you looked like you had good results from the stuff I was seeing online. And so I kind of just said, I'm going to put my trust in her and hope this really works. And it did. I mean, I think I had great success.
What do you think you were most nervous about when you began or thought about healing your acne naturally?
I think I was most nervous about it just like not working. There's so many other things I had tried that didn't work. And I think I was most nervous. Like, I mean, it's kind of like you think about it from like an abstract kind of point of view. It's like, does food really help you heal your acne? Totally. So like I was kind of skeptical about it. So I was really nervous that like I would invest all this time and energy into this, and in the end, get really, really upset that it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
I was glad I found out the opposite.
What made you feel comfortable that it would? Like, what was the thing that you thought to yourself, okay, I think I can trust her and the clear code?
I think the thing that I thought, so from looking at you on social media, you know, you're very upfront, you're very honest, you're honest about yourself and your journey. You're honest about your clients' results. So that was extremely appealing. And you're also just like very present, always updating people on things they can do to help with their acne and stuff like that. And then once I finally met you, you're just very responsive. And I'm like, this is amazing, because that's also something you're concerned about too, is am I going to invest all my time in this and they're not actually going to help me? But I mean, you always answer within 24 hours. You're so responsive, which is amazing.
Good. Oh, that makes me really happy. That's great. Yeah, there's like such an element of trust that goes into this. And if it's not there, it sucks. And I've totally had an experience in different ways, not with my acne, but where I signed up for something or I did something, like the person, I never saw them again. And it sucked. Like it sucked.
Those thoughts in the back of your mind from like, as you've probably experienced too, like you go to the dermatologist and they look at your skin for all of a minute and they're like, oh, this is what's wrong. And it's like, did you even spend any time like helping me figure out what this is?
Yeah. Like, do you know my name?
Right.
First, I'm Jill. Hi. Nice to meet you. Right. You walk in and they're like, here, just take this to say. They barely look at you. It's such a demoralizing experience.
Exactly.
What do you think has been the biggest mindset shift that you made, like through the clear code and going through the process?
I think the biggest mindset shift is, so I think I kind of found myself like down in the dumps a lot because social media totally is your biggest driver of like what things should look like. So, you know, of course you try, like keep in the back of your mind, there's Photoshop and all these things, filters that people are using on their photos. So that's when, before I started this, I was just really down in the dumps. Like, why do these people have such beautiful skin and I don't? Yeah. So through doing this, it kind of like shifted my mindset that like, you know, these people probably have their insecurities too, and they're lying, hiding behind these filters and Photoshop and whatever else. And acne is normal. Clogged pores are normal. Yeah. Like imperfections are normal. So I think that was my biggest shift.
Right. And like the standard of perfection that we all have is unrealistic and harmful.
Exactly. Right. It's so harmful. And so that's the thing too, is I found myself on TikTok all the time. I don't go on TikTok anymore. It just like made me feel so terrible about myself. So I just don't even bother using it anymore. So I tried to like not really use social media as much as I used to. And that's really helped also.
Oh, that's so good. I love that. I love that. What do you think the biggest thing that helped you for your skin in the clear code was? Like, what do you think that the action step that we took that had the biggest impact was for you?
I think the thing that had the biggest impact, and one of the things I find pretty triggering now, is like removing gluten. That was one of my biggest things. And it seems to be the biggest thing now, is if I eat too much of it, my skin just gets really inflamed, which is unusual to me, because I've never had an issue with gluten before. Yeah. I've never really noticed it reflect in my skin before. I think it really has simplified it, because especially like keeping track with your journals and like the check-ins with you and stuff like that, you finally get to like realize the root problem of a cause. Whereas before, you know, when you're trying all these products under the sun, you're like switching them out left and right every few days, and then your skin just gets terrible. And then you're like, well, what really caused this problem? And you can't figure it out. Yeah. So I think like doing these steps and stuff really simplifies it, because then you just look back in your journal and you're like, hey, I ate gluten this day. That must be why I have this huge painful cyst.
Yeah, the tracking is so important. And I do this with other aspects of my life now. And at the beginning, it can feel kind of daunting, but then like when you look back, even just over a 10-day period, right, you can say, oh my God, I know exactly why these things happened, or I know exactly why I'm getting this result in my life. It can be skin, anything. And you can like truly see objectively your skin. I think that's a big thing too, is like, I remember when I had acne, I mean, I would have a mental breakdown a day, Kylie, about it. Like a day, I would literally lose my brain every day. And even maybe there were times when my skin was getting better and I just couldn't see it because I was like so stressed out about it. So what would you say has been the best kind of transformational element of the clear code? Like, how did it shift any perspective or skin? And it could just be like, my skin is clear now, or I see my skin differently. What was the best thing to come out of it for you?
I think the best thing to come out of it really is that I see my skin differently. Like you said, there is a huge mindset shift. So I would say that's so helpful, because now I just view my skin like it's part of my body. You're beautiful either way. I realize there's so many other people, especially from the community on Facebook too. There's just so many other people going through this, and it's more common than it seems.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. And the community that we've built there is super supportive on purpose, because I remember, I'll never forget, there was this girl in high school who like had glass skin essentially. And I went over to her house one day and I had like crazy acne. And she was like, Jill, I have this like one, she like pointed to this one thing on her face. I actually couldn't even see what she was talking about. And I remember just like, ugh. And so having a community of people for you all to kind of chat and support each other has been super important to me. So I'm glad to hear that that was also impactful for you.
Yeah. And it's nice to hear like what works for other people. And because then you're like, oh, maybe that works for me too.
Well, awesome, Kiley. I am so happy to hear all of this from you. Thank you so much for chatting with me today. You are awesome. And I am so excited and happy that you've had the results that you've had on the clear code.
Thank you. It's all because of you.
Yay!
How amazing was that chat? Oh, it makes my heart sing. I really wanted to show you, again, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, all the details about what it's like to work with me. I was kind of cutting up some of these interviews in the past because I thought it would be like faster information, but I'd rather just have you see the full shebang, really kind of what I aim to do in the clear code, how clients truly experience my program, the clear code. Because when I began this journey, which is 9 years ago now, literally, I've been helping people heal their acne naturally from the inside out for 9 years. At the very core of what I do, my goal has always been to enrich your life with nutrition and help you heal naturally from the inside out, give you clarity, confidence, and control over your skin. And if I can do that for you or Kiley or a friend of yours, I have done my job for today. If you want to learn more about joining us in the clear code, if you'd like to apply to the clear code, there is a link below this video. You can book a free discovery call to see if it would be a good fit. I only invite clients that I know it'll kind of change your life for, so definitely schedule a call. I would love to see if I could help you. Also, if you want to join a safe, private, and empathetic community of people struggling with their acne just like you, we have a private Facebook group where you can meet other people. Grab the link below this video for that as well. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new one. And if you have a friend, mother, brother, sister, cousin, aunt, uncle, all the people, right? Someone in your life dealing with acne and they want to heal it naturally, please share this video with them. I would love to be this kind of spark in the darkness for them that helps them know that there is another option. They don't have to go on the pill. They don't have to use spironolactone. They don't have to do all these crazy things. You can actually heal your acne naturally. So I'll see you in the next video.